Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, good evening, West Michigan. It was breezy today, and it was warm, especially compared to what we've seen so far this month. Actually, coming up in just about 10 minutes, I've got to look at what our temperatures have been for January and what they're expected to be. Here's a hint. By the end of the month, we do return to cold. But for now, 40s. You can see our observed highs. Almost everyone had a 40-degree high. And then if we take a look at our temperatures now, we have started to see just a little bit of cooling, but still upper 30s for most locations. Our winds are out of the southwest. That's one of the things that's helped to drag up the warmth, but it's also given us that wind chill, and it's been really windy all day today. So outside it feels more like the 30s, and tomorrow morning as you're getting out the door, it's probably going to be feeling more like the upper 20s, if not 30 degrees. Now I wanted to show you the temperatures, but I wanted to zoom out here because we can see quite a lot in just the temperature plot. So you can see we've got all these 40s here, and we also have a cold front. A cold front shows us where colder air is set to begin. So behind this front, usually we see much chillier conditions, but today this cold front is pretty weak. Notice we have 38 in Green Bay and then 41 in Grand Rapids. That's not really that big of a temperature change. You also might notice that Mackinac Island is sitting at 31 degrees. That's because our warm air cuts just to the south of Mackinac Island. So literally all of the lower peninsula is stuck in this warm sector. Now this warm sector is going to continue to edge off to the east, and we are going to start to see this cooler air pull in, but again, it's not that much colder. And because of that, there's a question as to whether or not we're going to be able to see this transition fully to snow tonight, or whether we're going to stay as a rain-snow mix. And it's looking more and more like it's going to stay as that rain-snow mix. So if we look at your satellite and radar, we've got a little slug of rain showers that are pushing in now along with that front and just ahead of it. This should just dampen the roadway some. Be careful. There are some slick spots, especially because some ice does still remain. And then this second line here is that next push of air of rain and snow that we're going to see move through the area. I'm thinking that's going to track through at about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. right when we're on daybreak tomorrow. Then as we get into the afternoon of your Sunday, we'll start to see some light rain snow showers clearing in the afternoon. Here's like your futurecast. Notice that rain snow mix, 11 o'clock. As we work into the overnight hours, our temperatures cool some, and so we might start to see snow fall, but as it hits the ground, it might turn into rain. Continuing on through your early morning hours, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. when we're on daybreak. Again, snow showers, but I'm thinking a lot of this will likely be on the rain side of things. But once we get to Tuesday, very good chance that we'll actually see snow because we should be on the cold side of a system. So we start off as 34, but then our temperatures drop, and it's looking like overnight into Wednesday, 1 inch, maybe even 3 inches possible depending on your location. And then notice our temperatures. We stay near 30 degrees almost every day this week. So unlike the first half of the month where we had these huge temperature swings as Arctic air pushed in, this next week is going to be pretty easy to take. And hey, Leon, we drop out of that wind tomorrow afternoon. So if you've been wondering when it's going to stop, tomorrow we'll start to see it taper off.
Yes, and it was nice today. It felt a little bit springish, actually.
It did. Yeah, things were thawing and melting, but it's not going to be that warm tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yes, all right. Ellen, thanks.